I swear, one of my favorite people in the Surface Duo community. And after covering the Surface Duo as long as I have now, one of my favorite people to go ahead and go on Twitter, look at their Twitter, and just learn so much information has to be Gus33000. Because this guy is an absolute goon when it comes to information. Well, he went ahead and did it yet again. He posted this picture last night, which is of the Surface Duo 2. And it does go ahead and show right here the system, languages, gesture, time, backups, and updates. And on this screen, he does have the Surface Insider program, ring information production. Now, he does later explain in this tweet thread that pretty much this is something that every device has on it, but we don't see this because when the device is booting up, it actually goes ahead and gets rid of all this stuff for us to see. So it pretty much tries to connect to a server. It connects to a server. All this information is not actually shown off. Now, you guys now know who Gus33000 is. Just quick lesson here. He is the guy who went ahead and put Windows on the Lumia 950. He also put Windows 11 on the Surface Duo 1 and Surface Duo 2, and is continuing to work on the Duo 2 with Windows 11. Now, after this picture, he did go ahead and say, "Good morning, sorry for the delay. Had to jump to bed last night to answer a few questions. You won't be able to see this on your device currently. It's very much hidden away by two mechanisms. One being a flag check and the other gated behind a server that takes your serial in. The device checks on every boot against this server. Currently, you get offered nothing, so it won't show. Maybe one day it will, though. Not too sure what this would be all about, but it does sound update related. There is also a flag/check system that can be toggled. I was mainly looking last night for something completely different, sensor related, and found this neat thing. Took mostly 4 hours to figure out. Android is a pain for proxying, by the way. No, most of this here is my own values. I tucked under here. But this is how the page looks if the server ever decides to return as a featured list. So obviously, yes, if the server actually does go ahead and work, we will have the opportunity to toggle on and off for these said features. Enable multi-instant force hidden, which of course gets rid of the whole entire toggle list. Multi-step in animation, enable free-form gestures, enable clear all button, enable force system tax information, dismiss animations, block touch when animating, performance measurement, and blur background. So you can enable or disable any of these features. Of course, as he says, if it ever does come back online as a feature, we can actually have that. So he said the first option pops up a fly out to select between a list of rings the server returned. Select between a list of rings the server returned. The choice made is then saved into settings database, and that's really about it for now. So again, a little cool feature. Something you're probably never going to see, even if you do own a Surface Duo 1 and 2, is this kind of Surface Insiders program. And again, like I said before, this gets me excited about the future when it comes to this device, but when it also comes to all these things we're learning. The Windows 11 system based on the Surface Duo 1 and 2. The idea of this whole entire, Surface Insider program. The ability to connect now your phone to a monitor and kind of have like in a way, a Samsung DeX type concept, where you're able to remote control PC from your Surface Duo using just a monitor, right? So it's all these things that Microsoft are pushing forward in the Surface Duo that definitely gets me exciting. And yeah, I know obviously this might not be the biggest information, the craziest information possible, but it's just a one step forward into the next generation of this device. I still do believe we're going to get a Surface Duo 3. Now, when would that happen? Most likely August of next year. The landscape right now, 1,000% is projecting we're going to get a Surface Duo 3. With how Microsoft right now is kind of waiting and figuring things out, then you have all these other companies. Now that freaking Samsung has absolutely dropped the ball here and went ahead and joined China. Actually, that's not a good analogy, dropped the ball. They actually went ahead and tried to take over everything and join China and actually drop their throne in China. Because of that, you have all these companies now from China who are trying to go international. Google, who was going to release it only in China, now releasing their phone international. We heard Honor is going to be releasing their phones in different countries other than China. We also know that Oppo could possibly go international. So we're going to be in a really interesting landscape come this time next year. So a Duo 3 most likely 1,000% is going to happen. But also with these other devices, Microsoft has to step up, guys. I mean, this is going to be interesting. So again, like I said, not much to talk about here other than the fact that this is a really cool concept that he went ahead and showed off. And it does show off there are, I guess, parameters put into place for the future of this device to really, make it better, right? To push it above what it is now. So kind of cool. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.